Today's collectible spot, while we're having a look at the Diamond Select Knight Rider Minimates, we're looking today at Karr featuring Garthe Knight. Two villains from the Knight Rider series. We have the evil mirror universe almost of Michael Knight, and then of course we have the evil version of Kit. A good pack to be featured together. Now, it would have been even better if they had put Garthe Knight with Goliath, but again, if we could get a Karr Minimate to go along with the Kit, of course it makes some sense. Down below there's a picture of Garth. Wonder if he actually comes with his cane. On the back of the package, he does come with his cane. Karr, of course, stands for Knight Automated Roving Robot. It says on Knight Rider, Michael Long was given a new face and a new name so that he could become the driver of Knight Industries 2000, or Kit. A state-of-the-art sports car loaded with high-tech gadgets plus an artificial intelligence that made it not just Michael's ride, but his partner as well. But the evil Garthe Knight doesn't take too kindly to being replaced by Michael, and neither does the Kit prototype Karr, the Knight Automated Roving Robot. Both have a bone to pick with our heroes. Down below you can go to DiamondSelectToys.com or ArtAsylum.com. Huge Knight Rider fan, so definitely getting this set was a must-have. What I am going to do, though, is take a bit of a break. I'm going to get this opened up, and when we come back, we're going to get a better look at not only Garthe Knight, but also Karr. Interested? Stay tuned. More on the way. So we'll first have a look at Garth. He definitely looks like he does in the, or did in the series. You essentially had Michael Knight with a little more going on in the hair, even though it was just kind of messier, and then he had an evil mustache, goat / soul patch. That pretty much was the making of any mirror evil twin. You had to essentially take the hero and then just put some funky facial hair on him. Don't believe me? Look at Spock from Mirror Universe. Goatee. Trying to think of other examples. I can't think of anything right now, but formula down pat. It's usually you need the hero with a mustache or goatee. That automatically makes him evil. His face is pretty good. I mean, it's exactly on par with Michael Knight. He's got himself a little black shirt going on there, kind of a white suit, white pants. You can see also that I have him with his cane. Yeah, he looks pretty good indeed. As a comparison, I wish I actually had Michael Knight kicking around here. Oh, wait a minute. If you saw Knight Rider, you would get the joke. They always showed multiple angles of Kit flying in the air. Anyways, I've got Michael Knight here. As a comparison for Michael Knight and Garth, you can see they do share similar David Hasselhoff features. I kind of wish that, Garth would have come with Goliath, and maybe we could have gotten Karr as something else. I don't know how we would have packaged Karr. Maybe we would have packaged Karr with that naive guy that found him. I think when he found him in the water or something like that. But yeah, I mean, it's a nice little comparison to have, Michael, Garth. By the way, in the way of articulation, they're the same. They'd have a ball-jointed head, ball-jointed shoulders, a little hinge in the elbow. Oops. Don't worry, it's a Minimate. They're almost indestructible. Just peg the elbow back in. He has a rotation in the wrists, rotation in the waist. Legs go forward, back, out, bend at the knee, and rotation in the little Minimate feet. I like Garth. I like the fact that we have the evil doppelganger to Michael Knight Obviously, they work really, really well. I don't know if necessarily you would get just Garth on his own. You probably would have already had this guy. If you buy solely him, it seems a little odd, but that might be your preference. Moving along. By the way, I think if I'm going to give Garth an individual review, or the individual rating, maybe I would probably give him, let's say a 6.5. I'm going to give him a 6.5. Putting him down, let's actually have a look at Karr. Now, Karr, very similar to Garth, is exactly the same vehicle, maybe without the dust. And unfortunately, I've already reviewed Kit, but he's been sitting on my shelf. But he is essentially the exact same car as Kit. There's nothing different at all between them. Now, there is sticker application. If you remember when I did the review of Kit, on the back there's Knight. He's got his tail lights. On the front, I've given him some headlights because this is what now, Season 2, where all of a sudden now he's got headlights. Karr had the same sticker application. On the back, I've given him the tail lights and I put the plastic sheet over top. Now his license plate actually says Karr. That's fitting enough. And I didn't actually put the dashboard decals in there. I learned my lesson from Kit, how much of a hassle it was to get those blasted stickers in there. You won't see them, so I'm not going to lose too much sleep over it. The one thing Spot decided not to do was that I have the stickers here. As you can see, there's the dashboard. I've also got the front headlights. I opted to leave them off. I think at the time that I did the review of Kit here, I said you had the option, I guess, if you want to do like Season 1 Kit that didn't have the tail lights and the headlights would pop, or the headlights here, the headlights would pop up, and was Kit's headlights, and then this was just a grill bumper. The original Karr actually was just a mirror copy of Kit. So aside from really the yellow, Karr did not have the headlights. Now, to be fair, I think by the time Season 2, I think it was Season 2 that Karr came back, he ended up getting this gray paint scheme to differentiate from Kit. So I guess technically by this point, sure, he would have had the headlights. If he was all black and he just had the front readout here, I probably would have left these lights off. So maybe I'll go back and put the headlights in. But you can see that, yeah, it is the exact same car. It is, no pun intended, it is the exact same car. Same doors open up the same way, the same tires. There's nothing different at all. The question is, would you necessarily put Garth in Karr? Very unlikely. I probably would have Karr just on its own. Again, the pairing of the two doesn't gel in the sense that he would ever be the driver of Karr. I mean, it's just one of those, you have two villains of the show teaming up. So really, they could be like a team up. It'd be kind of like Joker and Penguin. They would kind of team up and face Scooby-Doo and the gang. So really, aside from the fact that I would change the headlights, I mean, having them out loose and standing next to each other is probably how I'm going to do it. I really like Karr. I mean, I thought as a whole, the mold of Kit was done well in a Minimate stumpier version. To have just a doppelganger to Kit, just with the gray and everything else, I just love Karr. It's a shame that the Karr had to get so ruined in the rebooted Knight Rider series. We had him transforming. I don't know what they were doing there. But, if I could give, I don't even remember what I gave Kit, but if I could give Karr a rating, a little bit of smudge going on there, I would give Karr, I'd give him a 7.5. Just overall nice, and yeah, I mean, I really have nothing bad to say about it. If you like Knight Rider, you probably would have collected this. You probably would have collected this guy. Maybe a diehard collector would get this set too. I mean, it's a fun set. I don't know if necessarily you need it if you already have this one. But if you kind of just like, for giggles, I would say why not? Get Karr, get Garth, have a blast. Today's collectible spot. We're having a look at more Knight Rider mini-mates. We were looking today at Garth, and we were looking at Karr. Two very cool characters from the Knight Rider TV series. Now, if you'll excuse me, I think Spot's going to go put the headlights on Karr and get the overall thing finished, the overall appearance of Karr. I love Karr. If I had a choice, I'd probably pick Karr over Kit, but Karr was a little creepy and a little crazy, but needless to say. Thanks for watching as you always do, guys. Certainly stick around. There are more mini-mates and also spots heading your way. I'll see you guys next time.